is the time. And it's important that we find our tribe. And I know that you guys are the ones here tonight, so this may not pertain to you, but there are so many people, you hear so much now that people saying, I don't have to go to church to be a Christian. And you know what? Maybe you don't have to go to church to be a Christian. But I want to tell you this, to be a part of the body. If you think about, if I cut my finger off and it's separated from the body, what happens to that finger? So when we separate ourselves from the body, what happens to us? We spiritually die. We need to make sure we're part of the body. And Nehemiah, he found his tribe. He found those that was going to help him do the work that God had called him to do. We need to be finding the people that are going to help us do the work that we're called to do. Don't despise small beginnings. Sometimes the place that God is sending us to, sometimes the people that God is sending us to are lying in ruins. It's a wasteland sometimes. And we kind of sometimes think, and I've been guilty of this myself, well, once I get to be able to really do what God has called me to do, everything's going to be just so great. It's going to be bright and shiny and wonderful. And listen, I can tell you, more than once, I've been sent to the wasteland. I've been sent to those desert places. We can't despise small beginnings, because God can cause rivers of water in desert places. So we can't despise small beginnings, and we can't wait for the perfect moment. So many people are just waiting. Well, when the time comes, I believe that God's going to use me to do good in the right time. Now is the time. Amen. Now is the time. Because the word says that the farmer who waits for perfect weather, he never plants. So if we're waiting for that perfect opportunity, that perfect thing to happen, we're never going to do anything. So we have to remember that sometimes it's the wasteland where we go. And we just have to start. Take up and start.